Hello, how are you? I'm here again. This is Dele Akanle from Christ Chapel Podcast. You're welcome to Family Month Encore. Tidbits, lessons, and values we learned during our Family Month. That was in the month of September. I pray that the Lord will bless in the name of Jesus. We are winding up, and as we're winding up, I pray that it will keep on getting better and better for your family in the name of Jesus. All right, we're going to go to the next question we have that popped up during the lessons and values we learned during the family month. And the question is this, and we'll try to address it to the best of our ability. The question goes thus: how do I make my parents understand that I am an adult and need to control my own life? That is an awesome question. And I think most people have gone through this stage also at one point in their lives. For some, it was tough, really tough for them with their parents. And to some other, it was not, it was pleasant. But to answer this question, let me first address the parents. It's important for you or for us as parents to consciously, and I say that word with great emphasis, consciously disengage from our children as they grow up and as they grow older. This might be especially difficult for mothers, but what I do that really helped me as a parent, as a father, is each time my children are celebrating their birthdays, I consciously remind myself that my child has grown and my child is growing up. I remember when my first son grew a little bit taller than I, and I told myself, hey, be ready. That means he's going to start using some of your clothing. And when I noticed that he began to use them, I didn't force. I just let go. And I was very, very proud of him. So this was why I said, make sure that you disengage from them consciously. That way what I was trying to communicate to my own son was, hey, I recognize that you are growing and I love it. So then at some stage, I stopped buying them clothes by myself. But rather, I'll give them funds to buy the clothing for themselves. So we should help our children to discover their own growth, to discover their own development, then gradually experience through the wisdom, through the experience we have of life, steer them into making informed decisions by themselves and for themselves. As for the kids, you also need to understand that your parents also have been kids at one point in time, and one day you're going to find yourself to be parents, and you find yourself forcing. I want to shield, rather, your children, probably even up to when they are 40 years old. Because what comes around always goes around it. So you don't have to be frustrated with them. You don't have to get rebellious with them. You don't have to be grow irritated if your parents are doting over you, are trying to shield you, and trying to protect you. And it's not true that they don't want you to have your freedom. You just need to understand that it's just their own way of expressing their love towards you. Personally, I don't think parents want to control you, not in the least, but they want to protect you. That is their mindset. It's a parental instinct they have. But guess what? You have that same parental instinct also. And it will be very apparent when you also become a parent yourself. So what you need to do is try and communicate your feelings to them, not yelling at them, not being sarcastic about it. So use verbal communication that we'll talk about. Use non-verbal communication to be able to bring your parents to this reality. And oftentimes, they are blind unknowingly to this reality. But help them to come into that realization. The truth is this: they know that at one point in time, you will have to be in charge of your life. But they don't want you to do it immaturely, but because of their own experiences and so forth. So help them to grow into this by speaking to them, by chatting to them about your feelings, about your growth, about your development. Make suggestions to them also. Then get them involved in making decisions about the issues in your life. Ask your parents questions about issues of the society. Ask them questions about issues in the family that will bring them to the reality that, hey, my little boy has become a man right now. My little girl has become a woman right now. And lastly, make sure you are open to your parents about your feelings. And I guarantee you they will welcome it and even love you more for it. God bless you. Thank you for that question. I hope that has helped you. And my prayer is that you begin to see and enjoy the love that your parents have for you. Have a lovely day and bye.